Hey y'all, hey, thank you for coming back to my channel. I ask that you please like, share, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. To all of my new subscribers and or new viewers, hey y'all, hey. Please don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you're notified whenever I post a video. And also don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. I do hope you guys are happy, healthy, and doing extremely well. Sending you guys lots of virtual love and hugs. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Somebody feels like that they did something towards you and it's going to work. So now it's kind of like they don't want to hear anything else about it, or they're shaking in their boots. Like, I feel like somebody feels as though they're mourning you. And whatever it is that they did to possibly like destroy you or destroy something for you hasn't taken place or won't take place. Like, this in my feels card is giving me like somebody being like, you know, I love her or I love him or something like that. Now somebody loves you because they scared that what they did is going to work. Yeah, in their fields with anger management, with fishing for comments. Okay, so somebody definitely could be kind of like getting snappy with people or something like that. Like, it's going to be okay. It's not okay. It's like, okay, then why you do it? Yeah, in their fields with recording, it says announcement, expression will reveal them. So how somebody really feel towards you is what's coming out. Maybe in the past somebody said the same thing over and over and over again. They don't care, they don't care, they don't care, they don't care. But somebody feels like they did something, and it feels like maybe it'll be magic or something, or they went and paid for some magic or something, and it's on its way to you. Yeah, with girl fight here. Arguments, physical fight, air war, we're competing. Somebody definitely kept a strong poker face. But I feel like, honestly, what somebody's gut is telling them is that something might backfire. Okay? It definitely feels like an instance where somebody should be more afraid for themselves. You know, if you see me fighting with a bear, say the bear. Don't say me. Yeah, I definitely feel like you have some type of protection or unordinary is what I heard, strength. That whatever it is that this person sent towards you, you don't even feel, but they will. Maybe it's not affecting your life in major ways, but it will. It'll affect theirs. Somebody got the right to be crying, because it won't be you who they're crying for. They'll be crying for themselves. Okay, Holy Spirit. Somebody also just want to hear everything's going to be okay. Somebody could be trying to tell this person, well, you know, da-da-da-da-da, or, you know, somebody could be trying to tell this person you deserved it or something like that. Yeah, divorce here. Somebody wants somebody to, like, cut some type of cord with you. I feel like it's necessary for something to work, because somebody did something with evil intentions, yet somebody doesn't feel that way about you. Like, somebody don't want to see you die, but they sent death magic. Come on, make it make sense here, child. It's like one of those situations where you just scared. You know, you're not mad you did it. You mad you got caught or could get caught or something like that. But that may not be the energy, but that's what it feels like. Somebody wants sorry until after the fact. But anyways, Holy Spirit, what do you have for my Geminis? What do you have for my Geminis? Yeah, we have here child services. What do you have for my Geminis? We have here fake friends. Yep, with game over and haunted. I feel like something could have came and went for you, okay? But I feel like somebody is still being tormented. Somebody may feel as though they were responsible for some type of loss. Somebody could have been reporting back to whoever this person is about you. I feel like this is what was going on behind your back, or, you know, while you were dealing with a particular person or something like that. Some of you guys, this could be like your birth parent. I feel like somebody could be trying to get back in your energy. Your biological mom or your biological dad could try to get back into your energy, and it's because they know that they're facing some type of karma for abusing and or neglecting you. It feels like neglect. Like, this is somebody who wasn't around and they could have been around. You know what I'm saying? Or like, this is somebody who gave you up for adoption or something like that. They may be sick, child. some of you guys, this may be like a sibling. You guys may have experienced some type of abuse or neglect. Okay? And maybe somewhere down the road, somebody started directing that hurt and anger towards you. But I feel like now somebody is seeing like they experienced the same thing as I did. I don't have the right to be more hurt than them or to attack them, but I feel like some game is over. Somebody got to pay for their action. Like, there's with every action there's a reaction. Okay? And I feel like somebody got to get that back, basically. What's child services, Holy Spirit? What's child services? Yeah, it says already knowing the T. Somebody could be speaking to a child, like with fake friends here. Somebody could be trying to make a child feel like they're actual friends with them, even though they're an adult. Somebody is attempting to like use someone. And I feel like it's possibly to end something with you. Okay, so somebody could be trying to get close to your child. Watch out for that. But I feel like it's to cause some type of truce between you and them. Okay, somebody could be trying to use a parent. Like all of a sudden this person tells this parent who they once said neglected them or abused them or whatever, everything. And it's because they're looking for like an ally. And it's because you won't have anything to do with them. But I feel like the memories, all that shit is real heavy at this time. But I also feel like behind closed doors, somebody was doing some shit to intentionally destroy you and disrupt your peace. So somebody's still trying to kind of like save their ass. They don't want to really give you the opportunity to tell your side of the story. 7:17, when I looked at the clock, some of you guys could be seeing that. What's fake friends, Holy Spirit? Yeah, we have here trash. It says throwing away, getting rid of, tossing out. I definitely feel like people that you cut off are linking up at this time. I feel like you're aware of how people want to make you feel. But it's not working. I honestly feel like a lot of you guys expected two people or more to link up once you cut them off, because they treated you the same in one way or another. This person neglected and abused you. That person neglected and abused you. I honestly feel like somebody else linked up with the person that's coming for you because they abused or neglected you. Does that make sense? So if they see that you will cut this person off for mistreating you, they know damn well they don't stand a chance. They're like, oh, well, there ain't no point in me trying to rekindle with Gemini because I'm speaking to my other child who they neglected or whatever. I mean, who they are not speaking to or whatever, and they're more open. Okay, but I see now she's not, or he's not speaking to that person. Like this B word, this man, they stand on business. Gemini stand on business. Okay, and maybe somebody has some type of chip on their shoulder, like when it comes to being held accountable. Yeah, I feel like somebody, like maybe this is the type of household you grew up in where your sister and your mother or your brother and your mother typically like ganged up on you. Or maybe this was like older siblings or something like that. But I definitely feel like somebody's getting others involved when it comes to you. What's game over, Holy Spirit? What's game over? I feel like somebody is also very paranoid because things may be rocky between them and this person, but they deem it to be some type of backfire. Like maybe somebody is having nightmares. Somebody's experiencing some type of trauma, flashback, shit like that. I feel like Spirit is helping somebody remember stuff that they wanted to forget. Game over, we have here, I hate nothing about you. I'm telling you. These two people truly don't have anything to talk about because neither one of them hate you. Okay, I feel like something was intended to be a hate club, but it only really showcased that these two people actually hate nothing about you. Like, does that make sense? Like, the passion died out very quickly. Don't nobody want to sit around and say positive shit about Gemini all day. What's haunted, Holy Spirit? I feel like, too, somebody constantly keep trying to get close to this person, get close to that person, get close to this person, get close to that person, to see who is possibly, like, into divination. For haunted, we have here moves in silence. I'm telling you. Somebody's being haunted for the things that they did. I feel like you're no tolerance. Okay, when you see somebody doesn't have a place in your life, you don't make room. Okay, you see you and somebody don't have something in common. Okay, you don't force it. That's what it feels like. I'm here. I'm just looking for some real friends. All they have to do is let me down. Every time I let somebody in, then I find out what they're all about. I feel like that could have been what happened between you and someone else. Like, I feel like just one day, maybe you started to see things clearly. Like, you and someone bonded because of you guys' upbringing, or you clung to a certain parent because the lack thereof presence from another parent or something like that. But you realize that does not mean you guys are close. It feels like a situation where, because this could be friends too, where you confuse like the longevity of a situation with the strength of a relationship, the longevity of a relationship with the strength of a relationship. And I feel like once you realize, okay, you don't really mess with me, you let a situation go, and now these people are haunted. With moves in silence here, definitely might still be somewhere spying on your ass or some shit like that. I feel like somebody really does hate that they're the villain in your story. I'm telling you, the world with the Ace of Cups. Somebody really does hate that they're the villain in your story. I feel like somebody wished that they could go back and change some things, honestly. Yep, this Ace of Cups, this person could be a King of Pentacles. This father, this person wishes that they could go back and change some things. Because even though it feels like maybe that you talk to them or something like that, they feel discarded of. They feel done away with. Something was a game changer. Not just for you, but for those coming behind you. I feel like something will forever haunt a person. Something will forever haunt a person. Which child services? We're already knowing the T. Yeah, we have here the Hermit. Okay, so some of you guys definitely could have went searching for, like I said, your biological parent, or somebody else did. Some of you guys, this person could have like a rap sheet. So some of you guys could feel like you kind of already knew what to expect. Or maybe you knew this person to be like on DURGS. I feel like some of you guys, if you haven't, maybe you should just consider like, saving yourself the heartache. I'm not saying don't try, but I definitely feel like some of you guys may some of you guys are going to come to a harsh realization. Like somebody gave you up because they wanted to. Or somebody didn't take care of you because they really didn't care for your custodial guardian or something like that. Like you may come to really see someone's character. Okay, and it may have you it may make you not want to have anything to do with this person, like as small, like as a conversation. But I definitely feel like some of you guys could come in contact with like a long lost friend or family member or something like that, and they're going to show you why they are not to have a space in your life. Because somebody may try to use you or something like that, and when you don't allow it, they'll discard of you again. Even though they may have given you up at birth, or, put you in foster care or something like that. Somebody is going to show you they ain't shit. No shade, they're trash. Somebody's not sorry about not taking care of you or coming around or abusing you or neglecting you. They actually intended to use it against you. But somebody's being haunted. Somebody's experiencing health scares and shit like that, and it's because they know that they did wrong by their blood. They did wrong by people who share the same DNA as them. What's fake friends with trash? Yeah, we have here the devil. I feel like something is simply a trauma bond. Something is simply intended to be a trauma bond with the King of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I definitely feel like somebody feels like you're the hermit. You don't say much. But he spotted a snake. But you're very intuitive. You're very alert. I feel like somebody desperately wants you to believe some type of scenario or something like that when it comes to them, but you see them for who they are. Somebody doesn't like that they're not able to pull the wool over your eyes. What's the devil, Holy Spirit? Yeah, we have here the Ten of Cups. I'm telling you, I can't make this shit up. Some of you guys definitely have like a karmic, low, toxic, like parent or family member who I feel like is only intending to attach themselves to you to ease some type of guilt or something that they're having. What's game over with I hate nothing about you? Somebody could leave you in their will. Yeah, we have here the Six of Swords here. I'm telling you, somebody could pass on, child. But somebody definitely could leave you in their will. Somebody definitely could leave you with a letter or something like that. Some of you guys were hunted and moved in silence. Before this day or before this day comes, you would never know that maybe somebody felt the way that they did about you. I feel like somebody really gonna lay it all out on the table. Some of you guys may feel like you know some type of information and you may not even know the half of it. Some of you guys may come to find out that your custodial parent was keeping you away from someone. They were the reason why you couldn't have a relationship with someone. Mom, dad, sister, cousin, whoever. Somebody could be exposing their parents too. Growing up, somebody abused somebody in a sense that they wanted to hide this person. Somebody already knew somebody's like potential. I also feel like somebody was afraid of somebody telling their secrets. And it could be that they have some type of mental health issues, or they deal with some type of PTSD or something. But I feel like somebody tried to restrict their child from having relationships with other people. It's giving Gypsy Rose. I feel like somebody is frustrated for whoever this is for because they could not convince you to only stick close to them. They hate that you have a desire to live by your own rules. But we have here the moon clarifying the hermit. I feel as though somebody feels judged by you. I'm not going to lie. Somebody feels like they feel like deep down you know the truth. Okay, so I wouldn't say maybe it's judged, but maybe somebody feels like just deep down you know the truth when it comes to them. Like, I feel like something is a whole little twisted situation, to be honest, because I feel like some of it has something to do with you and some of it does not. I definitely feel like some family secrets are coming out. And it's really going to be like exposing some people's character. Some of you guys definitely were under the impression that somebody abandoned you, and they did not. They were thrown out. They were blocked from seeing you. What's I hate nothing about you? Yeah, I definitely feel like there's going to be some movement past some type of strife, conflict, arguments with game over in the Six of Swords here. But I hate nothing about you. We have here the Four of Wands. I'm telling you. I feel like you and somebody else are going to be able to have a heart to heart. Somebody may be on their deathbed when they say this, though. We're haunted here and moves in silence. I feel like somebody feel like that they got to get something off their chest. What's haunted, but ultimately somebody's also going to be breaking a generational curse. Temperance here. I'm telling you. Somebody trying to heal something once and for all. What's moves in silence? Yeah, we have here the Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling you. I definitely feel like it's time for something that was going on to come out. And maybe people are coming out as fake friends because everybody knew about this information but you. As a matter of fact, I feel like people intended to like just kind of do away with it and never talk about it again. But I feel like the person involved is the one that's going to clear something up with you. What's child services with the Hermit? What's the Hermit, Holy Spirit? Yeah, we have here the Seven of Cups. Okay, some of you guys may be like an orphan or something like that, and you never went looking for your mom or father or something like that, and somebody may come forward, but it may not be your mom or dad. It may be like their sister or brother. Yeah, somebody may say like, I told this person I wanted to keep you or something like that. But it's some of you guys need to be careful because this could be somebody's like biggest hater. Truly. They know something is way more traumatizing for another person. Somebody may be like a love child or a child made out of like ape or incest. Don't take it if it doesn't resonate, but I'm getting that. What's the moon here? We're already knowing the tea. What's the moon here? Yeah, we have here the Eight of Swords. Some of you guys know some type of truth. You haven't been able to escape some type of truth. Some of you guys may live fairly close to your birth mother or birth father or something like that. Like you actually may see this person or around, or you have. What's the fake friends, Holy Spirit? What's the fake friends we have here with the Three of Cups? So again, I definitely feel like it's a group of people that withheld some type of information. Or this could be about someone else. Maybe people really like big up the person or gave a person a lot of attention with the Devil here. Because of like guilt. Because of guilt. That's why somebody poured into a person or did everything for a person. It's because it's something about this person's life or your life that you or they don't know about, but everybody else does. What's the Ten of Cups, Holy Spirit? Yeah, we have here with the Hierophant. I definitely feel like somebody stepped up and did the right thing in some way, but holding some type of information from you or someone else wasn't forever or intending to is not conducive to your lineage. Does that make sense? I feel like Spirit is saying it's going to be so hard for somebody to express something to you, so extend grace if possible. I feel like some of you guys have always wondered, certain things about certain people, but with Haunted here in the Temperance, something coming out is going to ease those feelings of what if or I wonder. It's going to answer all your questions with moves in silence and the Wheel of Fortune. Something definitely has been aligning for a minute. What's the Four of Wands? Here we have the Eight of Pentacles. I hate nothing about you, the Four of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles. Something definitely might be like a test. Some of you guys definitely may be like in school. Some of you guys could come to find out like you really have a lot in common with someone. What's the Six of Swords? We have here with the Five of Cups. I feel like something may be a sad situation because, like I said, something may come out, following like a loss, following like a death. What's Temperance, Holy Spirit, and the Haunted card? We have here with the King of Wands. I heard God rest his soul. New York, Mississippi, Tennessee could be significant. Little Arkansas could be significant. Little Rock. But like I said, with this King of Wands here, I definitely feel like something is catching up to someone. It just is. With Temperance, it's time. It's time. What's the Wheel of Fortune? We have here with the King of Cups. I feel like, honestly, somebody is not going to say that they want to see you or they're getting something off your chest because they feel like that they're about to transition. They're not going to tell you that. Like with fake friends here, Three of Cups, maybe everybody knows that someone is sick, but they're not going to tell you. But I definitely feel like somebody want to right their wrongs. Yeah, Six of Wands, Knight of Cups to the Four of Cups, Judgment. Let he without sin be the one to cast the first stone. That's what I heard. Okay? So maybe in a situation, Spirit is just calling you to forgive. I also feel like it's going to lift some type of blockage. Okay? And something is definitely an opportunity for you to uplift someone rather than tear them down or further tear them down or, get your point across. But Holy Spirit, let's get some closing messages for Gemini. What do you have for Gemini? Yeah, we have here malice. Especially if this was like a parent who abandoned you because they were mad at someone else. I feel like you will be expressing to someone like, I was hurt in the crossfire, or somebody's going to be expressing to you that they understand you were the one affected. You were the one hurt in the crossfire. Somebody's going to be admitting to you that they abused you or neglected you in some type of way. Or some of you guys could become privy to why you were taken from someone's care, and it may have something to do with abuse or neglect. Somebody may have been a partier. or just like very, very like indebted to a man, very male centered. What's malice or female centered? It's all about how you look at it. I told you, some of you guys definitely need to be careful though, because somebody is definitely still. Somebody may try to take the heat off themselves by switching the story up a little bit. Somebody intends to kind of like play on your psyche. That's why Spirit is saying it's important for you to already know the truth. Whatever they told you about a situation is the truth. What's malice, but it's all about how you look at it. It says God can use anyone, the devil can too. I definitely feel like somebody just needs to admit that there was a point in their life where they weren't keeping God first. They weren't trying to do right, and that's the beginning and the end of it. And in that, they failed you. What's malice, or they failed your children. Take it how it resonates. Somebody gonna have to come back through, friend. What Spirit is saying, this person gonna be laying on their deathbed. Somebody might be laying on their deathbed when they come back and they give your kids that apology that they owe them. But it says a little bit of pleasure is worth a whole lot of pain. I'm telling you, this is definitely somebody who's going to come in and out as they please. But who's getting hurt in the crossfire are these children. I feel like somebody going to be hurt as hell when their game stop working. That popping up, popping by, bringing shit by. They're going to be so mad when that shit stop working. It's all about how you look at it. It says this will cost you your path. I'm telling you, these mind games cost them their path. Oh, I can go back around and I can make it look like it was their mama, or I can make it look like it was their daddy, because this could be a feminist. Somebody could have definitely kept you away from your daddy, or if you keeping them kids away from their daddy, or some females keeping their kids away from their daddy. I feel like even still, this masculine is going to come out and say that it was wrong, because it's going to backfire on them, because they knew what was right, and it was to stand by their kids, the ones that they share DNA with, not some hoe. What's God can use anyone, the devil can too. We have here smoker, stone, and THC. I'm telling you, somebody could have been a smoker, stone, and THC. Somebody could have sold some drugs back in the day or something like that. But like I said, somebody was heavily on drugs here. Somebody was. This person could be a fire rising. I feel like God is orchestrating something so that something is put to rest for eternity, so that it doesn't return in the next lifetime, so that your children don't have to deal with it if you went through it. You know what I'm saying? Something is necessary. God is setting center stage. He is. Because God can use anyone smoking on the THC. Alrighty. We have here, your life will be your clapback. I'm telling you. I definitely feel like somebody may be experiencing issues with their health now because of their past, because of things that they were into. I feel like somebody expected their life to be a clapback, but not in this way. Somebody didn't see this on their bingo card, okay? But Gemini, that's all that I have for you. I hope that it resonated. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And I'll see you guys again next time. I love you for real. Stay groovy. Mwah.